Good evening, good evening, good evening to all of my followers, subscribers, viewers, everyone on the international scene and everyone on the Caribbean scene. You know, it's a girl Sweetie logging on to another week of the RTS. This week is all about manners part 2. This week is the 4th of May. Last week I did part 1. So, you know, this week is a follow-up. Which will be part 2, which I try to every week I try to follow up on all of my topic, or I should say give you guys a follow up on all of my topics to let you know, at least I will have an idea what I'm really discussing and learning about as the days and weeks goes by. So my people, let's get down into it. So this week topic will be all about manners part 2. Last week was part 1. Last week was the 27th, 28th, I think. Yeah, so it is what it is, manners. All right, we already know where the word manners comes from about. It's not just now. It has to do with ancient days, ancient times back, how that word manners developed. And up till now, we are living in modern times, the current century now, where a lot of persons don't know where and how to use that word or when to use that word, whether if it's in publicly or whether if it's in privately. Some people up to today don't know where and how to use that word genuinely, or even how to show it in actions, then put it that way. So it's not too late for a cup of tea. Sometimes a little act of manners can bring you a far way, bring you along the way. You understand? It doesn't matter if you are here on earth 20 million years ago or 25 years ago or 20,000 years ago. It's always good to always still remember all of the good habits out there, whether if it's about manners, respect, discipline, punctuality, whatever it is. You're not too old to learn and you're not too young to learn. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Nobody is too young, nobody is too old. You understand? Because even as we adults, sometimes as we speak, even as we adults, sometimes as we speak, sometimes some of us adults don't even know how to use that word manners. And if a child, I would say the same thing as what I said last week in my last week episode. If a child doesn't know how to show manners to an older person, you can't blame that child, because sometimes the background that the child is coming from doesn't have any manners, disciplinary act from where he or she is coming from. And the same goes for an adult. You have some adults that doesn't even care whether if he or she show you manners or not. You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. Vice versa. It goes both ways, vice versa. I am all about positivity every week. And as I said last week, it's not too late for a cup of tea, and it's not too late to eat a slice of bread. Even if you are 50, sometimes 50 years old can be just learning things that a 30-year-old person can be teaching them or sharing them about. So not because you're too big or you might be too old, or you might believe in that, oh yeah, you already know about the facts of life. No, you still gotta know it every day, because some people think they know it, but they don't show it. Even if I know it, show it, because at least others can look at you, others can look up to you, others can praise you and say, okay, then you know what's up, she know what's up. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I wasn't gonna do any part 2 of this episode today, but I tell myself, I think when I start something, you want to just finish the topic what you already discussed from the week before, because it doesn't make any sense if you have another topic to speak about next week and it's not gonna, you know what I mean, it's not going to add up with what you were saying from the week before. And you don't want the program to get too boring, too drawn out and all of that. So I mean, you gotta make things go, how would I put it now? I won't say the word step by step, but you gotta make things go. I'm trying to find the word that I could use. You know what I mean? But as I said though, week by week it will get better. Day by day it will get better. Today I'm just a little tired, coming from work and all of that is kind of tired. So it is like that at times. So it's your girl, the RTS, back at you this week with another episode on the platform the RTS. But this is a tired face. Alright, but basically most 90% of all already knows what the word manners mean, and even though some people don't even know how to go about doing it or using it or showing it, but each and every day you still gotta remind them or still even show it to them so they can say, oh my god, I'm sorry, I forgot to say that, and I forgot to say this, even as adults too, as I speak. So it's never too late for a cup of tea, and it's not too late to eat a slice of bread. It doesn't matter the age. Even if you're 50 or 60, you can still pull up from where you are coming from. You know what I mean? So it is the RTS, my people. This week I'm a little tired, but I try my best to do a little follow up based off what I'm talking about week by week on my show when I come on air. So as I said though, it won't be long, because once there's a part 1 and a part 2 topic, I will let it be short. And once the topic get more spicier and hotter, I will go longer, because that way it's more fun, where more people can enjoy the program more. Understand? But before I go, or before I take a break, my Facebook Daily Espanol, TikTok Daily _315, Snap Daily King, and you will see my name where on YouTube where you will see Sweet D. Yeah, Sweet D the original, or Sweet D 6839. So you can always follow me up for any and everything based on what I've done, or you guys can reach out to me or send a message or whatever the case is. So you will have an idea and a follow up of what really I do week by week and so forth. So my people, I just set the time out this week to, as I said, give you a follow up of what I'm always doing every Wednesday, sometimes every other Wednesday. If there is no part 1 or part 2, I'll just go straight into the topic based on what the topic is about. The spicier, the hotter. But step by step, day by day, it will get hot and it will get spicy. Just taking time to build, and everything will work out day by day, week by week. It will work out. Okay, my people. So it is what it is. It's your girl Sweet D.